Hey, what's up, everybody? You know what time it is. It's your man Jay, aka J Bay's World on TikTok. I'm coming back to you again with UFC. You know the motto: if they UFCing, we parlaying. Last week we did pretty good. We hit the parlay. It was plus 760 odds. Unfortunately, one of the fights was voided out. We had the under 1.5 between Junior Tafa and Louis Sutherland. For whatever reason, the fight got canceled. Probably one of them two fat mofos didn't make weight. But for whatever reason, it was voided. So we still hit the parlay, but it took the odds down to around plus 500. But anyway, we still here to wear the champ chain to celebrate. But we got a pay-per-view UFC event coming this week. So let's get hyped. Let's get our energy up. And you know your man's Uncle Jay over here got a parlay for you. So let's get to it. Now, this right here we call the Busta Rhymes parlay. High energy is going to be 7 legs. So it's going to be a lot of gyrating, a lot of sweating. It's going to be up and down roller coasters, peaks and valleys trying to get through this to get a big bag. So if we hit this parlay, we gonna be at like plus, I think 1893. I'll show you at the end of the parlay, but let's get started. Leg one. We got, and I hate to say this, man, when it comes to UFC, the harder it is to pronounce their names, sometimes the more scantless fighter they are. This right here is a lock. Edmund is going to be all over Andre Muniz. I mean, Andre Muniz is not a slouch, but he's not ready. His levels to this. This should be an easy one. You're not going to sweat this leg. Let's go ahead to leg two. Leg two, I got Khalil Roundtree over, I can't pronounce his last name. These are two fire hitters, bro. Straight strikers. That's what they're going to do. Jairi likes to be up in front of you, and he's going to be in your face, hands down, swinging wild. He's the favorite. I'm taking Khalil Roundtree because he's electric in both hands. He's a little more patient. So he doesn't put out a lot of work ethic, a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? He's real patient, but when he hits you, he knocked the fire out of people, and he got crazy leg kicks. So long as he's not going on his back foot, I like him to be able to sit back, counter punch, and I'm expecting possibly a KO. Leg three. If you know anything, Marab is that guy, bro. I mean, Corey Sandhagen is a good guy, but I don't know if you remember, we just saw Marab get rid of one of Dana's boys, Sean O'Malley. Remember Sugar Sean or whatever? Bro, that man ain't been the same. Marab was in there doing wild stuff. He was in there smiling at him. He kissed him on the forehead while he had him in a headlock, beat him to sleep, and choked him out. This dude is literally, I don't want to call him a GOAT, but he's headed toward GOAT status. He's getting better and better and better. And unfortunately, the only way he's going to lose is if he keeps jumping weight classes, bro. His cardio is unmatched. Like, his cardio is unrealistic. I think this man can run 10 miles, like, daily. Like, he has the cardio, and he can give it to you however you want it. It's like, do you want the pump or do you want the Glock? Now, however you want it, he's going to give it to you. You want to get tapped out, you can get tapped out. You want to get knocked out, you can get knocked out. You know what I mean? If you want me just to outpoint you to a decision, however you want it on the ground, you want it standing up, whatever you want, he will give it to you. So this one, you don't have to sweat. Marab, easy. And we're going to come back to him later. Leg four. Now, this is the main event. Now, I know I got them out of order, not in the order that the fights are going, but this is the main event. Your man, Alex Pereira, has been talking crazy, talking nuts. Like he forgot. You know what I mean? Everybody knows Pereira had his time. He was a hell of a striker, exciting fighter. If you go off of who he used to be, you're going to pick him. This time, I have to go with the champ. The champ don't say much, but they did an interview with him, and he was just kind of like, he's doing all of this talking to promote the fight. He gonna have to be in the ring with me. This is another situation. When you see them dudes with them Abraham Lincoln beards in UFC, you should be worried. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You should be worried because they can tap you out or they can knock you out. I think Alex has a few more fights in him. He's going to headline a couple because he's still, a magnificent striker. But as far as the other skills, they're leaving him. It's just like if you ever hear people talk, some of these guys in the UFC are starting to get older and they're getting out of their prime, so it's time to create superstars. The champ is going to walk right over him. It's not. I don't expect it to be close. I know this is a 5-round fight. I'll be surprised if it makes it past 3. So give me the champ in this situation. Leg 5. We're going to go with the ladies. We got Macy against Yana Santos. And I know a lot of people are picking Yana Santos. She's the underdog. But here's something we got to talk about, man. Macy is 5'11". Yana Santos is 5'6". In fighting, that means nothing. I get it. Because I just saw Macy last fight lose to a lady shorter than her by a little bit because she let the lady close the distance. But in that 3rd round, Macy came alive and started trying to knock the blood out of that lady. She tried to get her on her back, tried to submit. The dog came out of her when she realized like she was losing. And she brought the fight to her. Unfortunately, she lost, but I saw a fire in her where I'm saying, like, I can't bet against her because this fight wasn't that long ago. She obviously went back to camp. They're going to fix these mistakes. What she needs to do is keep the distance, use her length, keep the distance, shoot some takedowns because she's better on the ground than Santos, in my personal opinion. And round 2, when she gets her on the ground, because she's going to scoop her, get her on the ground at least 3 to 4 times this fight, start looking for a submission. Because to me, that's the key here. If she can't keep the distance on the feet, take her to the ground because you're better than Santos on the ground. So I got Macy here. Leg 4, Emmett is 40 years old. People are still holding on to him because he's a hell of a striker. He don't have much cardio. I don't think he has much left in the tank. He's a big underdog for a reason. Yusuf is going to tear this man up. This shouldn't even be a fight. Next. This one right here is leg 7, and this is where it gets dangerous. This right here is a 50-50 fight. If you watch Daniel Santos, bro, he's not scared of nobody. He'll stay in your face. He'll strike with you. He'll go to the ground. We have an up-and-coming prospect. I mean, they're both prospects. Neither one of these dudes is ranked or anything. You got you over there, and he been knocking people out a lot. Like, my brain is kind of telling me I should go with Santos. But every now and then you got one of these YNs come in here. Well, he ain't a YN, he ain't from here. But one of these younger cats come in here that's smacking the fire out of people. And I know Santos, he got a chin, so he ain't gonna back away from the fight. Give me the newbie to come in here, pause, and bust Santos' ass. I think the striking is gonna be too much. I mean, I think Santos is gonna make a fight, but I think he's just gonna keep getting caught rights and lefts, and I don't think his ground game is enough to get. I think he'll get saying you down a couple times, but I think he'll get right back up and get the piecing him up on the feet. You play these 7, we're at plus 1869. Now, let's go, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you what I call a Tribe Called Quest parlay. Which this is like what's the name of that song? Electric and easy. We're gonna smooth it out. I'm gonna give you 4 legs right here. I talked about all these fights. We're just gonna cut it down, trim the fat. We're gonna get serious, relax, give you 4 fights that I think are pretty much guaranteed wins. Which is you can see the legs right here. I'm going Edmund, I'm going Roundtree, I'm going Marab, and I'm taking the champ over Pereira. You put those 4 together, that's plus 432. You put 100 down, you get 432. Nice little parlay. Let's keep it easy. Let's go. Now, this was my specialty. Last week I gave you 2, and neither one of them hit. I apologize. But that's the thing about combat sports. Every now and then you run into a guy with a chin. You get somebody in there with a chin. Like both of them cats last week was tagging these bozos, bro. And I'm sitting here, first round, I was like, oh, shoot, I'm going to go 2 for 2. But every now and then you run into a cat, man, you can hit him with a cement block, and he's just going to keep coming. You know what I'm saying? Both fighters won. Well, no, one guy got robbed, but the other one won the fight. So I ain't too down. But either way, it drops my record because I was 4-1 going into last weekend. And since I got greedy and picked 2, it's got me at 4-3 right now. So I need a big win. And I'm going with the guy I told y'all about, Marab. I think he is one of the better, not the better. He is probably the best fighter out here right now, pound for pound. He's out here doing some amazing things. And what I seen him do to Sean O'Malley was crazy. Crazy. Beat him twice. Now you gotta remember, Sean O'Malley was put on the moon. You seen him at the Tom Brady roast sitting with Dana White. His character got boosted. Like boosted on a whole nother level once he got that belt. And this dude came in and made not just quick work, like mockery work. Like the ref was breaking him up, like, stop doing that, bro. Just get back to fight. Like I said, he kissed him on the forehead. I think I could have swore one fight, I think he humped him, like pause, super pause. Like he's playing with his opponents because he's that much better. Now in combat sports, you gotta be careful with that because you can get caught. But none of these people have been close to catching him. And I honestly think if they hit him with a nice strike, it's only going to piss him off and make it worse for them. Either way, I'm just trying to get back on track. I got a little spicy because Corey Sandhagen is a good fighter. He doesn't really get submitted. He doesn't get knocked out. He's going to be game. He's going to have a game plan. But this is going to be a 5-round fight. And I know when you see Merab, bro, you know what he does. Like, he's going to beat you. He's going to try to beat you to sleep. And when you get tired from that, he'll grab a submission. If he's trying to submit you and you getting tired from that and you can leave over, he's just going to start hammer fisting you. He's going to find a way to get him up out of there because he likes making these statements to show the rest of the world that people ain't fucking with him. So me personally, finish of the week, I really wanted to do KO, but I'm going to do the double submission. I'm going to do the double chance. You can find that on Fanatics. The Fanatics Sports Bet, or even on FanDuel, anywhere they'll give you a double chance for plus 370. Give me Merab by KO or submission. Let me know what you think. Again, this is your man Jay. I'm representing Beats, Rhymes, and Parlays. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Instagram. We're starting a Facebook, Discord coming soon, and you can find us on TikTok. Anywhere they at, you can find us. We them get money boys, me and Mr. CEO. So let me know. Are you tailing or are you bailing? Pause. You riding with me or you riding against me? Just go ahead and tell them bets, and I'll see you at the counter counting cash Saturday night. This is a big UFC card. This fight is tremendous, bro. If you're a fight fan and you want to see action-packed fights, this is a pay-per-view I would pay for. I won't be a fire stick boy for this one. This is something I would pay for. Or take the family to B-dubs and we all watch. Because I promise you, your girl will get into it. Because there's going to be some people getting beat to sleep out here. There's going to be people getting backhanded. And for you weirdos, if you like seeing people get submitted and choked out on the ground, like they got live with a bouncer at a nightclub and got dragged out, you're going to see some of that too. So we got everything for everybody. Again, tell these bets. And let's get this money. We them get money boys. Shout outs to Beats, Rhymes, and Parlays. Mess with me. You can find me as Jay, aka at J-Bay's World on TikTok. Peace, love, and whatever. Let's go get this money. I'm out.